My role is to see the hidden truth that lies beneath each battle.
Why is he suddenly leaving everything to Brother to take care of? Maybe Father just can't be bothered with it all anymore.
Wang Yuanji. She was the daughter of the Wei senior vassal Wang Su and possessed a deep knowledge of both politics and military matters. As a result, she was tasked by Sima Yi with watching over his son, Sima Zhao. During the time of the Three Kingdoms, Gongsun Yuan of Liaodong rose in rebellion against Wei. Sima Yi was ordered to put down the rebellion and place his son Sima Shi in charge of the army. However, he was at his wit's end on what to do with Shi's younger brother, Sima Zhao. The time had come for Wang Yuanji to carry out the duty for which she had been chosen.
What's with the sighing, Yuanji? You tired?
Master Zhao, I believe you are being facetious on purpose now. Censoring you every time you misspeak is starting to become tedious.
Oh. Sorry. But I really feel like everyone's just trying too hard, you know? The previous emperor, father, brother, even Gongsun Yuan, and the people of Shu. There's no need to create conflict where there is none.
That's true. If every kingdom were led by one as laid back as you, I doubt very much whether this land would be in such a state of war.
Oh, Jia Chong. Where have you been lately? I didn't see you in Luoyang.
I've had certain matters to attend to, but those are finished now. I will participate in a campaign against Gongsun Yuan. But I should warn you, Zhao, you need to be careful. Up until the Wuzheng Plains, we survived on Master Sima Yi.
But there are also those who see us as the hope for the future. The kingdom is on the verge of being split in two, and I don't like it.
Then you must support Master Shi to ensure that the kingdom stays together. I am sure he is counting on you.
You think so? My brother's pretty capable of doing everything on his own. I don't think he needs my help.
That's just another excuse for you to avoid work. I'm keeping a close eye on you, you know, to make sure you're not getting too lazy.
I'll offer what help I can, too. All you need to do is show some gratitude.
Thank you. Both of you.
Gongsun Yuan seems to have rejected our demands for him to surrender. What a fool he is, digging his own grave like that.
There is no reason for us to keep him alive anymore. If we show him mercy, it will only hurt us in the end. The best solution for Wei is to respond uncompromisingly.
That's your solution, is it? I must say, you're more decisive than your father. I can't imagine who you take after.
Brother, Wu has responded to Gongsun Yuan's request for help. The Wu forces have been divided in two and are advancing towards us. They intend to strike us from the rear. This could be a major problem.
Do not worry, Zhao. Wu will be troublesome to be sure, but it is not as if the movements of each unit will be perfectly coordinated. Depending on how they attack, we may be able to use that against them. We must remain calm and observe the enemy closely.
Nice thinking, brother. I'll give all I have to make sure your first battle in charge goes without a hitch.
Shi, I look forward to seeing what you can accomplish. Of course, It goes without saying that you must not bring shame upon our family's reputation. The enemy is in Shanping Castle! We must slay Gongsun Yuan and quell this rebellion!
Yuanji, you never cease to amaze me.
Okay, let's go! We must smash the enemy army and ensure that our plan is a success! Our archers on the ships are hitting their targets. This will give us a considerable advantage for this battle.
I hope you're prepared to die!
We are to attack enemy territory. Everybody, follow me!
You're becoming a nuisance.
We have no choice but to retreat. What will happen to Master Dean Fang and our strategy now?
The enemy strategist has been defeated. I believe he was planning a pincer attack by using a secondary unit. Then I will use their plan against them. I must get word to Zhao and send a signal to the enemy.
What's that? The Wei forces are attacking from the west? Have they come by boat?
You're becoming a nuisance. You're becoming a
Yuanji, you never cease to amaze me.
I hope you're prepared to die!
Lord Sima Zhao, word from Lord Sima Shi. The smoke will signal enemy movements.
Smoke signal. Got it. I better make my preparations. Equal forces could attack at any time.
I can see smoke at the distance. It must be the signal for Master Lu Shu. Okay, now's our chance. Everybody, follow me!
You're becoming a nuisance.
We must stay and defend this position.
Destroy the enemy. I won't let anyone thwart our advance. Destroy the enemy. I won't let anyone thwart our advance.
I think I'm getting the hang of this giving orders thing.
Time for your punishment!
Yuanji, you never cease to amaze me.
Destroy the enemy. I won't let anyone thwart our advance.
Time for your punishment!
I must fall back.
I can fight as well as anybody when backed into a corner.
Amazing! You sure know how to fight.
You're becoming a nuisance. I hope you're prepared to die! I can fight as well as anybody when backed into a corner.
How could they have seen through our plans? It seems the enemy has bested us this day.
That was easy thanks to Brother's plan. I tell you, there's nothing like having a smart brother to make your life easy.
All right. I need everyone to defend this area.
Let us go and remove.
Resist the enemy from within the castle, everyone. We must make this a test of stamina and wait the enemy out.
Let us go and remove this eyesore that is the enemy base. Let us go and remove this eyesore that is the enemy base.
Is it human nature to want something because it belongs to someone else?
You're becoming a
Destroy the enemy. I won't let anyone thwart our advance.
Xiangping has fallen. Victory is ours. Now we simply need to put an end to our foolish opponents. Gongsun Yuan's entire family is to be executed. I believe his brother is in Luoyang. Do not let him get away.
Do you really have to go that far, brother? I mean, it was Gongsun Huan who told us that his brother was likely planning a rebellion and advised us how best to handle it.
They may not have any intention of rebelling now, Zhao. But if we allow their blood to remain, there will come a time when they resent what has happened to their family. We must snuff out any chance of that right now.
If you say so.
She, I see you have become quite merciless. I have ceded control to you, so I will refrain from criticizing your decisions. However, even if you are in the right, a lack of mercy can lead to new problems.
See, brother? Even Father thinks you're overdoing it. Why don't you reconsider?
Father is right, certainly. But if I prove that my response to any uprising will be totally uncompromising, then fear will rule the day, and none will dare rebel. A firm hand is needed to bring peace to this land. Was that not the policy of the previous emperor, Master Cao Pi?
My lord husband, you said you would leave this to Shi, and now you are interfering in his decisions. And Shi, you're so terribly stubborn. Why must the men of this family always be like this?
I think that's enough, Mother.
Are you saying we are alike? Fine. We shall see your plan through to the end.
Come on, Father, brother, we've done our duty. I think it's time we headed back to Luoyang.
Master Sima, you did well in dealing with Gongsun Yuan. However, while you were gone, our Imperial Highness's condition worsened, and he passed away. Master Sima Shi, I see. I have heard of your exploits in defeating Gongsun Yuan. Fine work. So, may I ask what business you have with me? As the Grand General of the Wei Army, I am a little busy, you see.
If you will forgive me, my lord, I have one or two concerns regarding our formations for this battle which I would like to raise with you.
Concerns?
At the present moment, our forces are heavily weighted towards the front lines. If we sustain an attack from the rear, the frontline units will be dangerously isolated. The area around Hanchong is replete with narrow alleyways and paths, and is made for surprise raids. I feel we should redistribute our forces towards the rear to guard against that.
You Sima men are all alike. With your petty concerns and tricky rhetoric, forget about enemy raids. All we need do is defeat Shu before that happens.
But now you're just being unrealistic. You can't afford to underestimate the enemy like that.
Listen, this battle is led by the mighty Cao clan. We will use our superior numbers to crush the enemy and win with honor. That's the way we do things. I will lead a unit on the front lines myself and raise our flag when we claim Hanzhong. You two can sit here and worry needlessly if you like.
In other words, he has no particular plan, and simply intends to throw his forces against the enemies. If that's all it took to defeat Shu, better men than him would have done it long ago.
Indeed. I barely know what to say to such idiocy. But there is no need for us to behave as irresponsibly as him. Come. This may not be a battle we can win, but we can certainly do our best to keep casualties to a minimum.
We've managed to make it as far as Hanzhong. Do not let the soldiers rest, no matter how much they complain. As soon as our battle ranks are reformed, we will attack Chengdu.
Grand General, I have to report that the stronghold up ahead is well defended by the forces of Shu. It will be almost impossible to take down. On top of that, our supply lines to the rear are stretched dangerously thin. If we sustain an enemy raid, we run the risk of losing our supply route from Chang'an and being isolated.
Silence! How dare you speak to your Grand General like that? You just want me to withdraw my forces so that I won't be able to claim the glory that is rightfully mine.
No, that's not it at all.
Master Cao Shuang, I must agree with Master Sima Xiao. Our soldiers and steeds are fatigued and injured. To fight on would be mere folly.
Gah. Even you would say such things, Sha Ho-Shuen? Huh, well, this was all a test. That's right, I was testing you, and it seems our men are a bunch of weaklings. There is no point in sending them any further. Order all forces to retreat. Everyone is to retreat to Luoyang at once.
Thank you for the help, Master Xiahou Shuan. It seems you managed to convince him.
I apologize for any inconvenience caused, Master Sima Xiao. Master Cao Shuang is simply desperate to regain his clan's lost glory.
I know. But this retreat is going to end up damaging his reputation still further.
That cannot be helped. Were it not for yourself, your lord brother, and a handful of other capable officers, this battle could have had a much worse outcome. The kingdom of Wei, Master Cao Pi and Master Cao Rui built, is now being threatened by their descendants in the Cao clan. Something must be done before Wu or Shu takes advantage.
There are still those near the Cao clan, such as yourself and Xiahou Ba, who are determined to use their talents for the benefit of the kingdom. As long as Master Cao Chuang refrains from more overt foolishness of this type, we should be fine. Come, we need to get back to Luoyang.
You will not breach the palace. If you do not leave now, I will cut you down where you stand.
All right. You prepare to die. I need everyone to defend this area.
Time for your punishment! I can fight as...
Yuanji, you never cease to amaze me.
I order everyone to march, taking over that area!
Shi, you never cease to amaze me.
I can fight as well as anybody when backed into a corner.
Curse you. You miserable traitors. How could I not have enough to overcome you?
We did well, I must say.
Most impressive.
Master Shahuba, I'd like to inform you that I've been assigned to assume complete command of the Shu campaign.
Okay, I'm listening.
It is unfortunate about Master Shuang. I hope, Master Ba, that we can work together somehow to gain merit and earn the trust of Master Sima Shi.
No. It's not going to be that simple. Juan suffered for Lord Cao Chuan's mistake. Someday it could be my turn. After how many? It's no good. It's no good. It's just... I never thought that I would have to worry about my life outside of a battlefield. Come to think of it, didn't they say my cousin married Zheng Fei of Shu? No! I can't ask them for any help. I mean, it was Shu that killed my father! But still, I have nowhere else to go. It's no good worrying about it. It couldn't be any worse. Let's head for Shu.
Shaoba has defected to Shu. Master Sima Shi had Cao Shuang's cousin, Xiao Shuang, executed. It appears he decided that his familial ties made him an unstable element.
Shahoba must have seen that and decided that he could be next. Perhaps my brother has gone too far.
Yes. Much as it pains me to say.
You are both too soft. Master Sima Shi made the only decision he could make. Certain groups within the kingdom view the Sima clan as usurpers for their role in the Cao Shuang incident. It is quite possible that they may initiate an uprising. It is far better to eliminate such a threat before it makes itself known.
But doesn't that mean we are abusing our power? Doesn't that make us the same as Cao Shuang?
No. Master Sima Shi has talent and vision that Cao Shuang never had. He holds the future of Wei in the palm of his hand.
Which is precisely why there are those who fear and hate him.
For now, that is true. But it is only a matter of time before they realize Master Sima Shi's true worth. You must not waver. You must support your brother unflinchingly. If you do not, you will lose him.
I don't like the sound of that. I guess I need to pull myself together.
If you know what you have to do, it's time to show it with your actions. We must speak with Master Shi about the future.
Okay. Hey there. Do I have to? Brother, you've removed Master Cao Feng from the throne and replaced him with Master Cao Mao. There are those who now compare you to Dong Zhuo. I'd like to argue with them and reject those comparisons, but you know what? They're not far off the mark.
Zhao, I see you've developed enough spine to challenge me every now and again. Under the leadership of Cao Feng, I could not do things the way they needed to be done. That's why I had to install a new emperor.
You don't care what other people may think then? This battle against Wu will be the yardstick by which my brother will be measured. What can I do to help? Port.
My lord, the forces of Wu are fighting strongly, and our army is struggling before their might.
Wu has managed to split our forces in two. We must give all we have to open a path to New Buffet Castle.
Our allies have been scattered to all corners. We have to gather them up and get out of here. All right, time to go.
We did well, I must say.
Yuanji, you never cease to amaze me.
Let's go capture one of those unsightly positions. Follow me.
You're becoming a nuisance.
I should get moving.
How'd you like that?
Let's go capture one of those unsightly positions. Follow me. I was not expecting them to overcome such an advantage. We must have let ourselves become complacent.
The crisis has passed. We must be grateful that most of us are still safe.
I suppose the Wu forces will try to ride this momentum and keep their foot on our throats. I don't know what Master Sima Shi was thinking.
Now is not the time for recriminations, Master Zhang Hui. Our only concern must be turning back the Wu forces. If we do not repel their advance, Wei will be in grave danger.
Considering that we have just suffered defeat, there is very little disorder in our ranks. I believe in Master Sima Shi's frank admission of his responsibility has paid dividends.
Master Shi will be fine. But what about Master Zhao and Master Zhugo Dan?
I wouldn't worry about them. Master Zhugo Dan has always worshipped Master Sima Shi. I imagine he is driven by a desire to restore Master Sima Shi's honor.
Be that as it may, if we do not hold our ground here, everything will be lost. We must each carry out the missions that face us with all the strength we can muster for the sake of our own survival.
As we suspected, the Wu forces are trying to use this opportunity to advance upon New Buffet Castle. We have reconstructed our defensive formations, but the damage we sustained in the earlier battle was significant. I'm not sure victory is possible.
Remain strong, Zhuge Dan. If the men hear their leader talking like that, it could affect the morale of the entire army.
I apologize, my lord. I fully intend to give my all alongside the men to claim victory.
The Wu army's already here.
Our scouts have tracked the enemy's movements. They appear to have made their move.
Brother, we await your orders.
We cannot afford to lose this castle. I will need all of your help to keep it safe. Concentrate our forces at 9PlayStation Castle. We must provide aid to our allies and overcome this hour of adversity.
Sai Lin of the Wu wishes to defect. Will you go out and bring him in?
Let's go capture one of those unsightly positions. Follow me.
Zhuge doesn't give a damn about his sick men. I can follow him no longer. Yes.
Lord Sailin plans to join Wei? We have to let Lord Zhuge know. All right. Lord Zhuge, I'm sorry.
You're becoming an nuisance.
I needed to let them know.
I'm sorry for the men of Wu, but I can't follow Zhuge any longer. Zhuge advances without thought for the men. The sickness will end them all.
Okay.
It looks like I was able to fulfill my duties.
Yuanji, you never cease to amaze me.
After our victory at Dongxing, we have the upper hand. We must take this opportunity to cut down Sima Shi.
The momentum of the enemy following their triumph must not be underestimated. I believe my destiny is being put to the test.
Prepare the siege weapons! We will break down the Wei forces from on high!
I hope you're prepared to die!
We may have underestimated the enemy base on their number. We will not lose this battle!
I feel so hot. I thought I had a bit of a fever, but this...
We shall begin our assault from the mountain pass entrance. This is our chance to eliminate the Wei army.
There's a breach in the 9PlayStation Castle walls.
Maybe we can get in through it.
Is that it?
Their defenses are solid. Call in the reinforcements!
Let's go capture one of those unsightly positions. Follow me.
This is odd. I've got chills. It's no good. I can't even walk.
I hope you're prepared to die!
Why is everyone collapsing? Has some kind of epidemic seized our forces? I don't want to die from sickness. I'm not sticking around here.
You're becoming a nuisance.
Just as Cylin said, disease is rampant. Our soldiers need to be particularly careful.
The walls are crumbling. We can get inside through here.
It seems part of the repaired castle wall is unfortunately fragile. This is an awkward place to be reached from.
You're becoming a nuisance.
Are we really gonna lose after having such an advantage in numbers? I suppose this is the true strength of Wei.
You did well to withstand this trial and defend the castle. I will not forget the courage.
By repelling the Wu forces, we have balanced out our earlier defeat. Everywhere I go now, I hear nothing but praise for Master Sima Shi.
Well, that's a relief. This ought to allow my brother to finally do what he wants.
Master Zhao, is that what you really believe?
Don't be like that, Yuanji. It's a fact that the way forward is a lot clearer now for my brother. Whether or not I am by his side.
Your attempts at humor are not working, Zhao. Master Sima Shi's victory has meant that the Sima clan's position is now secure. Whether you like it or not, you will be dragged into the limelight. You need to be ready for that.
I wish I didn't have to.
I would start by watching those unnecessary little comments you make. Every act and every statement you make, Master Zhao, will be closely scrutinized.
Not you as well. Can't you two just leave me alone?
Morale of the troops is at an all-time high. Now is the hour when we must defeat Shu and prove our superiority to the entire land. Zhao, I am counting on you.
I won't let you down.
Master Sima Shi, have you any words for me? Yes, I expect you to perform even more admirably than you did at 9PlayStation Castle. My lord! Zhugedan, I wish to inspect the troops. Show me the way.
Of course, my lord. Please, follow me.
I hope Zhugedan's going to be okay. It's one thing to be devoted, but it's another to be my brother's lapdog. Well, I suppose I shouldn't complain. His loyalty to my brother is unquestioned.
We will defeat Jiang Wei, the commander of the enemy army, and teach him the folly of repeating such reckless invasions.
Defeated after coming so far.
That looks like an important area. We have to capture it.
We cannot afford to lose this position. I shall personally see to its defense.
That looks like an important area. We have to capture it. There is no escape for us. Defend this place.
Capturing the enemy's bases is the key to defeating them.
How pathetic. The enemy's main camp is in reach.
A plan is in motion to convince me, Dang, of the Jiang tribe to defect. Can I leave this crucial mission in your hands? Success will greatly increase our chances of victory in this battle. Please do what you can to convince him to join us.
So, you've come this far. In that case, I will face... What? You want to talk to me? Well, I guess that would be acceptable. Besides, it's not as if this battle is over yet. If things fall apart, I can always cut them down. So, what is it you came here to say? What do you want from me? You mean, you want me to betray Shu? The thing is, they paid me quite handsomely. If I do turn my back on them, what happens then? The Jiang will become the mortal enemy of Shu. If you need my help, that must mean you're struggling, right? You really think you can win? Which means, if I don't defect to your side, you'll lose, right? So, you're saying we don't have any choice but to defect, yes? I understand what you're saying. You must give me some time to think. My mind is made up. Sorry to have kept you waiting. This is what I have decided. I don't see any reason why I should side with you. I will fight alongside the men of Shu and cut open a path with my own blade.
The negotiations have failed. Lord Guo Huai's plan didn't work.
We shall strengthen the defenses here.
Time for your punishment!
I cannot die just yet.
We did well, I must say.